If you're planning to buy a new phone or you've just bought one, beware of this. Look, if you've been living in a bubble and you think that this only existed in older phones, well, I'm here to tell you that the Green Line saga is far from over. We are seeing the Green Line now in flagship phones, even the iPhones. So what is the ground reality? Which brand has the most green lines? Which brand is giving you the best solution to these green lines? And what are the measures you should take to stay away from these dreaded green lines? Okay, so starting off, OnePlus I think gets a lot of negativity out of any brand when it comes to green line issues, and honestly I get it. A lot of OnePlus phones have green line issues, just check it out. I mean, the most common phones with green line issues are obviously the OnePlus 8 series phones, OnePlus 9 phones and OnePlus 10 phones too, but surprisingly there are green line reports even on the OnePlus 11 phones and even their latest flagship, the OnePlus 12. The Nord phones don't have a lot of green line reports, but I recently saw a Nord 4 getting a green line. But if you think only OnePlus phones get the green line, well, you are so wrong. A lot of Samsung phones have the green line, and that includes their mid-range phones and their flagship phones, including some of the newest flagship phones like the S24 Ultra and the Z Fold 6. Even the holier-than-thou iPhones are not an exception here. There have been green line reports on older iPhones as well as the newer iPhones like the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Nothing phones, including the newer phones like the Nothing Phone 2A and the CMF Phone 1 have green lines too. And if you thought maybe Pixels don't have this problem, well, there are green line reports on a number of Pixel 8 phones. The brands with the least green line issues are Oppo, for which I only found the green line in their older phones. The same is the case with Realme as well as Vivo. Yes, some of the older flagship X series phones have it, but that's pretty much it. A lot of iQOO phones have green line issues, but again, no newer phones yet. Xiaomi and Poco phones have lesser reports and only on older phones. A lot of Motorola phones also have the green line, but again, only on older phones. But the point is, almost every single brand has phones with green line issues. Okay, so coming to the most important question, which brand is handling these green line issues the best? I mean, this is very important, something you should know. And what we did is we contacted the service center of each of these brands, we checked online, and before I tell you which brand is doing the best, there are two interesting things we noted. Just like no brand gives you any warranty in case of a water damage, even though the phone is IP rated, no brand gives you any help in case of a green line if the phone is externally damaged or water damaged. Moreover, for some unknown reason, all brands except one do not provide help for horizontal green lines. I mean, why? Now, as for which brand is providing the best solution, well, OnePlus phones have the most green line issues, so it only makes sense that OnePlus is providing the best solution too. See, with OnePlus, it's very simple. If the replacement screen is available, OnePlus will replace it multiple times for free. Doesn't matter what the model is and how many years you've used it. But if the model goes end of life, OnePlus offers exchange vouchers which you can use to buy a new OnePlus phone. Pretty solid, I'd say, unlike their 30% discount policy on dead motherboards for the OnePlus 10 and 9 phones. The second best would be iQOO. I mean, we contacted the service center and they said they provide replacement for both vertical lines as well as horizontal lines, and they provide replacement for any number of times on any device after any number of years, which I know sounds awesome and that's great, but I checked out a number of tweets where everyone's saying that they're not getting the replacement so easily, so there's that as well. At number 3 is Google, which is providing an extended repair program to provide one free screen replacement for only Pixel 8 devices for 3 years if there's a green line or a display flicker, which is good. Realme is also pretty good as it provides one-time free replacement in case of a green line for any product, and if a device is end of life, they give vouchers just like OnePlus, which is, yeah, good. Now, Samsung at one point of time was offering free screen replacements for the S20 and S21 phones, but there was a deadline for that. Then they also offered free replacement for some S21 and S22 phones, so they keep doing this as the issues emerge, but the standard is free replacement only when the phone is in warranty. And as for Nothing, Apple, Motorola, Vivo, Oppo, Xiaomi and Poco, they're all the same. They offer free screen replacement only if the device is in warranty and there's no damage, which is, yeah, not so good. Looking up about the issues, let's talk about preventive measures now. The things you can do to make sure your phone does not get the green line. Number 1, you should delay installing the latest updates. I know it feels bad saying this, but control your excitement and update only when it is confirmed that the update is fine, well optimized. I mean, check the community forums, Reddit and Twitter posts, because a lot of unoptimized updates are said to be heating up phones and resulting in green lines. Second, turn off the auto update option in the settings to make sure the phone does not automatically update. Duh. Third, pretty obvious, but avoid physical damage. Do not put excessive pressure on your phones, as that is said to be one of the reasons why green line appears. Fourth, do not leave the screen on for long while something static is being displayed at high brightness. Lastly, use DC dimming if available on your phone. It actually lowers the power given to the pixels in the display and hence lowers the heat generated. See, at the end of it all, no matter which brand has the least issues or which brand gives you the best solution to these green line issues, the bottom line is it's a huge hassle for us, the consumers. I mean, let's face it, we all hate visiting service centers. I mean, I recently went to the OnePlus service center with my OnePlus 10 Pro, which has a green line, and they said that it'll fix it for free, which is great, awesome, but it might take 10 to 15 days because they have a lot of similar requests. Like I said, big hassle. And the problem is this green line issue is big only in India. I mean, I get it, India is a hot country, there's a lot of humidity, but it's just saddening to see Indian smartphone users suffer from this green line issue, which is essentially a quality control thing. So, dear smartphone makers, it's time to take a stand because you are losing trust. It's time to give free replacements to phone with green line issues as well as motherboard issues because these are two most expensive parts in a smartphone. I know, I get it, you cannot support a device till eternity, but the least you can do is give smartphone users an option to say go for an extended warranty of 3 years. That's the least you can do. Also, I know there's a race going on for the fastest updates and to bring new phones every now and then, but there needs to be a balance. There needs to be more optimized updates and there needs to be more optimized phones. You know what, share this video with everyone so they have this useful information on the green line issues in India. And if you're someone who's had a green line on your phone, make sure to comment below your experience on how smoothly it was resolved by the brand or maybe not. So make sure to comment that and yeah, subscribe to our channel if you found this video useful.